right. Welcome to our podcast. We are Show and Tell Tech. This is going to be test episode 0, filling out the audio, filling out the video, and see how it goes. My name is Devin,
I'm Mike.
and this is going to be our new podcast. Podcast is called Show and Tech. It's what we're starting off with. You want to give a brief introduction, Mike?
Sure. So, kind of what we're going to be going over here is old tech, new tech, just tech in general. We love tech. So, we're going to be talking about all sorts of stuff. A little bit about me to begin with. I actually did some work in game retail with a game store. So, a lot of stuff coming in, buy, sell, trade stuff. You get used to a lot of tech coming in and even issues that they can, throw up, and a little bit of tech repair there. You also learn a lot of the new stuff coming in, how it hooks up, how it works, different features of it. However, the game store I worked at did a lot of old buy and sell trade too. So we dealt with a lot of the older systems. You learn about Ataris, Commodores, all that good stuff. Other than that, I did a little networking and computer hardware in college. So, I've got a lot of experience. Well, not a lot, but some experience with the older DOS systems and older computer systems. We actually went to school together.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of tech
many years.
background between all of us.
When did you start going to our school? What grade was it? Was it 8th grade? It wasn't 5th and 6th grade, was it?
Dude, I started going to our school in like 1st grade.
Oh, well, see, I don't even really remember you from 5th grade. I remember us becoming really good friends for like 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah, 7th, 8th grade where we, really hit it off.
Yeah. Well, a little bit about myself. I never had any video game retail experience, but love video games. I play lots of video games, and hopefully we're going to, talk some video game and whatnot on here. Tech is tech,
Of course, absolutely.
So it's just all fun. I did some college as well with computer hardware and system networks and network admin. Did a lot of see, I'm doing it again, saying and
Gotta get rid of that.
I gotta break that habit. I'm not used to
It's
recording.
okay though. It's okay though. We're
Right.
new.
We're new. At least I hear it. I
There
hear
you
myself
go.
doing it. So I'm trying not to do that.
First step to recovery is acknowledging the problem, people.
We're not going to talk about your problem.
No, we're not.
But-
That's not this type of podcast.
Right. But see, I did it again. I'm gonna get over it eventually here.
We got it.
We got it. Building computers. I built like my last several computers, 5 or 6.
I'd say, yeah. You've got some pretty dang good builds. Of course, I go more on the AMD side of things, whereas he goes more on the Intel side of things. I've got about 5 AMD builds under
Not
mine.
anymore.
Yeah, AMD is.
Yeah.
AMD has gotten quite a lot better.
Ryzen is killing Intel.
It's killing it, man. I'm telling you.
But I dabble a lot in Linux.
Yeah, you've got a lot of server side, whereas
I wouldn't say so much the server side. I've tried to mess with setting up like a Linux server. I've even tried playing with cloud servers. Have you ever heard of Linode?
I have, yes.
Yeah, I set up my own like little Pi-hole thing, which is basically like a super DNS ad blocker.
Yeah.
I set one of those up on a Linux server in the cloud. That was
Nice.
fun. I didn't keep it because I didn't want to keep paying. I only had like
Right, absolutely.
so much free time to play with it. But I did that. I did a lot of gaming on Linux. I wanted to I was trying to get my whole workflow off of Windows. I was just trying to move away from Windows. I just wanted something
Okay.
different.
Right.
Wanted to do something different. Pardon me.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. I mean, it was mostly good, other than the anti-cheat doesn't play well with Linux right now.
Right,
on
yeah,
gaming.
like there has, gaming wise, there's a lot that has went over to Linux and it interacts with it a lot a lot better now.
Right.
I can't speak. But the anti-cheat hasn't quite caught up to that yet because it hasn't become as mainstream as the anti-cheat
Yeah.
has. So
Well, what's so cool about it is Steam has that it's called Proton.
yeah,
And basically it's basically just a converter, a DirectX 12 to Vulkan converter. And it does it with
Which is pretty
almost
nice.
no latency.
yeah,
Like it does it like so fast. Like games that are not native Linux run almost native to the fill through that.
that's
So
like next
it's-
level, dude. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Like I said, if it don't have to deal with any anti-cheat like Destiny 2 has it, the Division
Right,
2,
yeah.
a lot of your live service games
Of course, yeah.
use the anti-cheat that are always online connected always. But it's pretty fun. I tried Manjaro Linux, Solus Linux, Mint, regular Ubuntu. I really enjoyed Solus Linux the most. So that was real cool. But anyway, back to actually the podcast.
Right,
We
absolutely.
probably should explain
Our resident Linux guru over here.
what we're going to actually be, how we're going to actually be talking on the podcast.
Right.
So the idea for show and tech is, we're going to shoot for once a week kind of thing, 10 to 20 minutes, maybe
Very-
a little over.
Very respectful of your time. You know, we don't want
Right,
to
so,
go
yeah,
like an
just-
hour.
Something short. Don't want to bore you to death. Just have some fun with it. But we're going to each, plan on bringing in a piece of tech. We're not going to tell each other about it. Just going to I'll bring in something, he'll bring in something, and just show it off. Show and tell you about it. I'll go first, show something, or Mike can go first. He'll show off his, talk about it a little bit, and then we'll just talk back and forth about it. For like I said, 20 minutes maybe,
Yeah.
something like that.
Just
Just kind
a-
of feel it out.
Nice little leisurely talk between friends, bringing up old tech that, is near and dear to our heart and new tech that's kind of taking our hearts away.
Right. So, and nothing's off limits.
Absolutely
You
not.
want some
We're
piece of
gonna
computer
be
tech?
all over the board. Computer,
Video game
camera
tech?
tech, video game tech, server tech, Linux tech, all that
Yeah.
stuff.
I own no server tech though, so that probably won't make it. That probably not going to make it anytime soon.
I've got a little experience with server tech. I remember one of the greatest projects we ever did when I was going to college was we set up what's called a honeypot to actually see how many people would try to get into an unsecured server, which was a separate server tied to another server.
Right.
So basically, you put the bait out there. It's an unsecured server. They get into it, see what they can find, maybe what they can take. But the entire time, you're sitting behind another server and a complete, sweet package of firewall, VPN, and you're getting the stuff that they're putting out there because they've connected to this unsecured server.
Right. Yeah.
So
I
it's,
feel
it's
you.
pretty cool stuff. We enjoyed it.
Yeah. So, but I mean, that's the main premise of what we're doing. We're gonna shoot for once a week, see how it goes, maybe expand twice a week or 3 times a week.
Absolutely.
depending.
If it takes off, if it gets
Yeah.
good.
Well, even if it don't take off, we just enjoy doing it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I've still got to take this back and learn how to video edit. I've never did anything except for back in high school, Windows Movie Maker.
Windows Movie Maker, man, that's where it was.
right.
That
Hey,
Mentos
swipe
commercial was
transitions.
off the chain.
Yeah. Funny stuff.
Just a little backstory. We had the same computer tech class in high school, we in 2 different time slots, but part of it was using Windows Movie Maker to make commercials, and I made a Mentos commercial, which involved Devin and was it Nathan? Devin and Nathan getting thrown into a pool in the middle of winter. It was great.
Oh, it was not that great for me. Not that great for me. So, but I think we can wrap it up there.
Sounds good. So this kind of gives you an idea what we're going to be going over. We hope you enjoy it, and welcome to Show and Tell Tech.
Yeah. And like I said, this is just test episode. Going to throw it out there, see what it looks like. We'll take any kind of criticisms or critiques or anything we can get. Thanks. Enjoy. Have a good time.
Peace.